had hoped it would not come to this.
Blah
But you
blah
are
da
setting a
blibbity
path,
blue da
aren't you?
blibbity blibbity blah. Welcome back everyone to Baldur's Gate 2. Now, I have battled this fight once. It should work. We should be fine.
Well, that
Got him.
certainly was educational. I have seen enough, and I am done with you. For now.
Is this all some sort of game to you? Perhaps, but games can be deadly serious. Especially when I keep the rules to myself. Fight on and seek your lost Imoen. I have seen what I came to see. And true to her word, she's gone. But still. You see, Jaheira knows proper dramatic timing. She knows proper romantic timing. We kill the vampires. She comes out to a breath of fresh air and is like, oh man, I'm feeling pretty good. We could go. It would be an interesting trip. Certainly would, though not how you'd expect. Deathir is one of the few places where I would cause more stir than you. They're not fond of Harpers. Why would that be? I thought Harpers were well liked everywhere. We like to think so, but it does not always work out that way. I believe it began a century ago with what seems like a curse in retrospect. A royal house of Tethir devastated by murder and death, specifically 7 princesses that met their end on the same night. Only those that did the dead know, but Harpers were rumored to have aided in their deaths. None have been welcomed in Tethir since. Tragic atrocities, the exile of the Harpers being the least of them. I wish it had a happy end or a moral about balance, but I've yet to find one. Ouch. Oh, I didn't know there was a district exit over here.
Consider it done.
I miss
Ah.
Quail. I miss his presence dearly.
It's obvious you're close to him. He hated the owner for keeping me caged, and when they cut off my wings, he took me in. He taught me all he knew and gave me my faith in Bervan Wild Wanderer. He was happy, of a sort, while I was with him. I owe him so much. That's a gnomish god, isn't it? Yes, after I lost my wings, I could not bear to turn to my winged goddess, Erdriai Faina. I was filled with utter loss. It was Quail who consoled me and renewed my faith. Bervan is called the Masked Leaf. He's a gnomish god of nature. I know it's strange for an elf to pay him homage, but that's the way it is. I always entranced by Quail's tales of Bervan's escapades with his raccoon companion, Tika Fastpaws. They were filled with humor and kindness and indicative of Bervan's gentle nature. Bervan brought me my faith back. He gave me peace when I needed it most, and I shall always pay him homage in my heart. Is that so strange? I don't think so. Thank you for saying so, but I think it is a little odd. Then I'm a flightless girl lost in a strange world. I'll take what comfort I can get. I shall think of my dear friend then, and sing a quiet song to honor both him and Bervan while we travel. And away we go. Oh no! Goons!
Yes?
You appear to have run out of, I could have sworn Oracle... Nah, whatever. In any event, she ran out of mirror images really damn fast. To the docks. And then to the Shadow Thieves' basement. Goddamn. But mission accomplished.
Very well.
The vampires have been dealt with. But she did make a good point. We are being used.
Ugh, my legs are just aching. I've never walked so much in my life.
I have no wish to be weary.
Rest would be welcome, lest we endanger ourselves.
We must rest soon. Moo is getting squirrely.
Jesus Christ. But God damn it.
So you've returned. My advanced spies said that you confronted Bodhi in her lair. Must have been a bloody affair.
Long story short, the Shadow Thieves are using us to defeat Bodhi. They can't do it themselves, and they know what I am. But, I mean, don't threaten me with a good time? Alright, we'll help you, but only if you kill these vampires. Well, you took 5,000 off the top, so... And you gave us some magic items, so I'm gonna call it even. Well, yeah, we know it was you who attacked Irenicus in the first place. It was, though I'm more interested in what she had to say.
And what was it she said? I trust you are aware of the deceptive nature of her kind.
That's why I am asking gently. Why did you attack Irenicus? It was that fight that took Imoen from me.
You have proven worthy of an explanation. Certainly, you have fulfilled all that we have asked, and I shall answer as best I can.
It was the Shadow Thieves that attacked Irenicus in Joaquin's Promenade. We followed you there. We followed you ever since. So you were in league with them? No, he was fighting the hooded figures. I'm sorry, I've not been fully honest, but we had to be sure that you weren't working for him. I assure you, we are on the same side. We knew of your capture almost as soon as it happened. Very little occurs in this city that we're not aware of. We paid little mind. Even though it was done outside the Shadow Thieves, we thought that a simple kidnapping was nothing to be concerned with. But soon after, we started losing people, and that's when Bodhi appeared, though we did not know her name. Members were threatened or seduced into her guild, and none were ever seen again. We still don't know where most are. Even her cadre could not have fed on them all. By chance, a body was found in the sewer, leading us to Irenicus and his strange dungeon. We battled and lost, but the cowled wizards took him in, as you saw. I saw your efforts. It was a slaughter. We must take partial responsibility for the loss of your women, but our chief concern was Irenicus at the time. We still don't know why he killed our guild members. So we followed you. You were the only living thing to emerge from the prison. We watched your every step and made sure you would be close to us. So why all the money then? Why not just interrogate me? Well, we had to be sure. You couldn't let an enemy into the guild when we were so weakened. In truth, your gold was much needed as well. We thought you could lead us to him, and I guess you can. You seek Imoen and Irenicus, and we seek answers. They were taken into the same place, you see. The cowled wizards took them to the one place mages in Athkatla truly fear, a place where their power is stripped and examined, their minds laid open for study.
Called a residence for the magically deviant, but mages just call it Spellhold. It is an asylum where people are sent to disappear.
What sort of place is it that no one knows of it? You must realize that it's not as simple as launching an assault. Spellhold is a fortress designed to hold mages and other talented people. I am certain many are there deservedly. Yes, of that I am certain. Some must deserve it. You sound as though you hope it's true. I did not mean to suggest anything to contrary Mr. Linvale saying, just that some must deserve it. It seems such a brutal place. Not that I've ever been, but I have heard some of those confined there, not unlike your Imoen. Could it be so cruel, then? Yoshimo, what is your deal? First you come and help us, and then you're like, oh man, it's so bad, some of them must deserve it. Well, I mean, if they don't deserve it, then how bad could it be? What are you doing? The island's located under its own rule. Even the cowled wizards are not certain what becomes of those who are sent there. No one wanted to be associated with it once it began. It's difficult just to book passage. That's what your gold was for.
And you will be on your own to contend with the asylum defenses and with the pirates that run the place. Return with Imoen as you wish. Kill Irenicus if you can.
If Irenicus is in the asylum, isn't he no longer a danger? We're not really sure. Spies within the cowled wizards tell us that they have not had direct contact with the island for some time. It's truly a place where the troublesome are forgotten. The incident with Irenicus was to be ignored, lest people demand more sanctions against mages. I'm ready to go then.
The ship awaits.
Awaken, child. It is time for another test.
Oh, please. I can't take this.
Patience, Imoen. Soon it will all end.
No! Don't do this! I don't want to die!
Silence, dog. You have no purpose but to die by my hand.
Jesus Christ.
You are nearly ready for her, Imoen. She will be pleased.
This shall be your ship to the island. The bulk of your gold purchased your passage, as well as the silence of the crew.
Valuable things.
Though a silence more symbolic than anything, as you may well find my men a boisterous lot at all hours. I encourage General Lefebvre.
The personal habits of your crew are your business, Captain.
Never a fear nor worry should cross your thoughts this eve, my lord. I have traveled the sea a good many times, and I foresee no trouble.
Draxxus is Captain Simon Havari, and he and his ship will... Mr. Havarian. What is your ship called? The name changes as do the winds, mainly as I never seem to fix the plate with the proper resin. She's the Galante for now, until wind takes me elsewhere. As for the voyage, heed my words, Drax. There are dangers on the sea that you may not be aware of. All ears, Captain. Yours is the voice of experience, and I will listen. Sudden squall or hidden reef could prove deadly to the unwary, though we're more likely to encounter pirates of ill repute. That's why I've included some protection for the voyage. Protection? Captain should be consulted on such matters, certainly, and providing an extra crew member, one that will attempt to improve the overall safety of the voyage. This is Syme. She'll be staying very close to your Simon Havarian for your safety, of course. Oh, of course. I shall make myself clear. Should be surprised at sea, death will not come from a surprise source. Do I make myself clear? As clear could be, my lady, though I'm not sure I approve of your tone. I assure you, nothing untoward will happen during our crossing. Syme shall also advise you. She's acquainted with a few of the inhabitants of the islands, and we're fully staffed and ready to sail. Hold fast, the journey begins.
Baron Linvale has proven trustworthy. You are soon under sail with the flamboyant Simon Havarian at the helm. The journey is uneventful, and if there were other ships on the same course, they must have kept a discreet distance. You make good time, and soon there is a sizable island on the horizon. It might have been considered a pleasant place, but a grim shadow extends the length of it. The asylum, Spellhold, looms from a cliffside.
Da-da!
We have arrived, and in good time, I might add. Congratulatory remarks for all the crew, and to our visitors for their
Delightful company? This ship is filthy. Falling apart and your crew has been nothing less than boorish. I've never felt so in need of a good bath. We had to make the best of it. I myself managed to win a fair amount of coin from your crew. They seemed to think that they were the only ones who knew how to play cards, strangely enough. They might be pirates, so I merely displayed a series of lights that mirrored their own. I wish to appear as though I were one of theirs. Again, my compliments. It did not seem that they truly believed your signal meant there would be trouble if they attacked. It merely proves how short of wit they can be. One must always be a step ahead of their adversaries, and a step behind their friends. I trust no more will happen to hamper our success. I've done what I can as captain and as compatriot. I can't do any more. Regardless, we've arrived. I leave you to your mission, whatever it may be. It's been a pleasure sailing in your company, but now I'm out. I do not trust this pirate, Drax. His manner is that of a fool, but his behavior during the voyage betrays a cunning mind beneath. He's delivered us as promised. There are more important things to worry about. Agreed. Be prepared. This place is dangerous enough, even without my suspicions. Alright. I'm guessing I won't need the... Oh my god, hell yeah. Giant elemental. Alright, so we're leveling up in fighter. Sounds good. Time for another proficiency in the sword and shield style. Time for a level in cleric. Additional priest spells. Ooh. Flame strike? Hell yeah. Oh my god. What does it do? Damage. That's what the fuck it does. Who's ready? Give me bark skin. People like those. And more cure light wounds.
On my honor, done.
I fear I cannot allow you to leave my presence just yet. While I must admit to a certain fondness for you all, I have no choice in what I must do.
What do you intend?
My apologies, as I said. This was not my intention at all, but one must do what good business dictates.
Good business? What is this? Are we to be slaughtered together? If my life is forfeit, how soon for yours? Think on this. I stress to you, sir, that I've done what I must, just as you will continue to do. You will continue, do you hear? That's all that I know. You'll recognize those that face you now. I do hope they make short work of this encounter. I have no tolerance for violence, really. All good peoples hang their head in shame. We are betrayed! This sailor man brings the vampires back amongst us. There shall be a mighty reckoning for this. Oh no. Can we put a chaotic commands on her to free her from the mind control? We cannot. Do we have a lesser restoration? We do not. But that's okay. I can get some. There we go.
Yes, as you
Next day, or whatever you're after.
I'll have to repay him when I see him again. Oh, so there's a duel going on. Culture will defeat you, loutish brutes, each and every time. Well sported, sir. I'll have Desharek appraised of the results. Callahan? A single gold piece? I'll take it. Just a generic pirate getting dunked. Oh, some more pirates. Is this the tavern? No, this is Kaya's home. Or we got a feast hall that's closed. We got a kid who wants to talk to me. You wouldn't take my money if you didn't need it more than I do. 10 gold. 10 gold. I'm not gonna sweat over 12 gold. A pirate lord, eh? All right. The beautiful fools. Is this the tavern? The vulgar monkey. I hope it's a tavern. It wasn't the one that was suggested, but hey, man, I've been to worse places.
a solid hit.
Oh, there's a Temple of Umberlee. Oh, God. They have a temple to the Queen Bitch of the Ocean? You're killing me, Smalls. Ooh, that's an interesting effect. Huh. It appears as that if there is entrance to Spellhold, it's not obvious, which I'm not surprised. It's not a place you walk into, and it's not a place you walk out of either.
What can I do?
Oh, hey. We will need more lesser restoration. I mean, greater restoration would be nice, but it looks like that's not going to happen. Into a juggernaut of destruction. Cool. Slay living. You know, when they gotta die.
On my honor, consider it done.
Sanic. It must be near to Fair Brinlaw. Drax, just to read from a kind of welcome then. There will be a vacancy here in town, for I intend to leave at the earliest opportunity. What causes you to flee? Flee is not a word I like. It's merely a misunderstanding with the local guild mistress, my new wife, and I shall take an extended trip until things settle. What is someone behind me?
Yes?
What treachery is this? Who are you? Hello, Sanic. The Lady Galvana sends her greetings. She dislikes being crossed. You? The girl is freed. You have no claim on her. Leave us be. Free? Hardly. The lady will not brook her property being stolen. You will pay for your theft. Speak not of my Claire as if she is an object. She's no longer Galvana's lackey. She's my love, and she is free of your foul touch. A romantic? Well, perhaps your death will serve some bard well.
Prepare to be eviscerated, fool.
All right.
You're not mercenaries, are you?
Who does Galvana think she is? Assassinations in the vulgar monkey? That uppity wench? Huh? What do you care? You only just met him. That's my business. Who's the assassin? Why did he perform this fell deed? The assassin was lent by Lady Galvana, the mistress of the local courtesans guild. You can see how in a port full of sailors, such an undertaking would bring the woman power and wealth. What disagreement does she have with Sonic? Sonic the fool fell in love with one of her girls, Claire, and she with him. He took her from the guild house and proclaimed her his wife. Got it. Where is this girl, Claire? The guild is a house on the west side of Brynlaw, and be Claire's home. Is the palace guarded? As paying customer, Galvana keeps both male and female courtesans for either taste. Failing that, you would have to kill several well-trained guards. I hear that Galvana keeps a pet wizard. Either way is foolish, in my opinion. Is there any way to spell hold? If you're sure that Sonic knew how, then perhaps he told his young bride. I don't see how you could ask her, though. Where would they have taken her? The guild house is on the west side of Brynlaw. Got it. Thank you for your assistance.
I am ready, I think.
Yes, it shall be.
Never had rats. No, sir.
Paying customer is always welcome. Cool.
You're not mercenaries, are you?
Bad news.
I hate those money-grubbing scum.
We are indeed mercenaries.
What is my
You know, I'm going to keep those lesser restoration spells on hand.
All I need is a grog and a good lass.
You must gather
Jesus
your company
Christ.
before venturing forth.
I will do my best.
Welcome back, everyone, to Bop.